G'day everyone, I hope you're doing well, and welcome to the channel, and indeed, welcome to 7 Days to Die, and a new playthrough that I'm going to be doing as a way to sort of break up my routine a bit and do something a bit different. Now, for those of you who don't know, I am a huge fan of the survival craft genre of games, 7 Days to Die, Minecraft, Valheim, the whole lot, but the one I enjoy the most by a long shot is 7 Days to Die, so hence this playthrough. So, with this, I was given a seed for this map by a friend who said it was very good, and he recommended that I take the 6th spawn on this seed for a good challenge in terms of biome placement and point of interest placement. So that is what we are doing with this one. Full details of the game settings will be at the end of this video, so if you want to know exactly what settings I'm running with, stick around to the end. Now we just need to find some small stones, and of course there seem to be no bloody stones on the ground. Where are you, my pretties? Don't make me punch a giant boulder. Oh, we found a bird nest though, so that'll actually come in handy in a minute. Finding lots of bird nests, but no stone. Oh, wait, I thought I saw something. Aha! Oh, you are a fake stone. Stop it, I'm gonna punch a rock. Okay, after punching a boulder, we now have what we need to craft a stone axe. Wow, that is the first time I've ever started in this game and I've not like just had an abundance of small stones on the ground. So that was weird, but hey, whatever. We need to craft some fiber clothes. Now, for those of you who've actually never played this game before, this game has been out for a very long time. It first sort of got released in its alpha form back in 2013, and in fact it has been in alpha ever since then. The game is not still officially you know, in version, you know, full release version yet, which is amusing. It's not a poor reflection on the game or anything like that. It's had a very long development run, and there have been some huge changes in the game. I personally have been playing it since I technically got it when Alpha 15 was kicking around, but I didn't start playing it until Alpha 16, and I've been playing it fairly consistently since then. And it has by far and away been my favorite survival craft game so far, mostly because I'm a huge fan of the zombie genre. I absolutely love it. And this game adds nice elements of horror, survival, crafting, building, everything that I like. And we need to craft a club for bashing people over the head with. And we need to gather some small stones, so let's just go down and break this entire boulder and get a nice supply of stone in our backpack. Now, I did just turn the volume down there because I think it was a little bit on the high side compared to my voice. Actually, guys, if you want to leave a comment and let me know what you think the volume level is like in terms of it competing with me, that'd be great, because it's sometimes difficult to tell, even when I'm listening back to my own recordings, if my level of audio is acceptable to the more general audience. So yeah, any feedback on that would be really good. So we just need to craft our wood frame. Now, if you've never played this game before, as of the last major update, I think, or the one before that, you kind of get this really nice sort of beginner quest, which basically just teaches you the basics of survival, and it also gives you some excellent experience points at the end of it, which is good, and it gives you some good early free levels so you can get some perks. Now, this game has a perk tree, it has a leveling system, and the leveling system also affects the game's game stage, which is something that dictates the difficulty of the game when it comes to horde nights, or when it comes to what enemies can be spawned in the game, and obviously what loot can be found and things like that. So yeah, the difficulty of the game scales with your level. Of course, it has to with this sort of game. Now, we've completed that, and now we need to go and find a trader. But before we do that, we're going to quickly upgrade our perks, and then we're just going to have a look around at the general area, because I literally haven't looked at anything in this game yet. All I did was I got to the 6th spawn, and then I exited it before I started recording this. So I haven't explored it, I haven't looked at the map for this game. I've got no idea what is in store for us here. So what I like to usually do is I like to go for Sexual Tyrannosaurus straight away. I like to go to Skull Crusher straight away because sledgehammers are a great way to do that. I go Roughneck through Pummel Pete. So basically, both of these give you some really nice knockdown perks and benefits, and they also slightly reduce your stamina usage, and that'll of course get better as you level up. And I also go for Lucky Looter as well. because it improves what kind of loot you get. And at the beginning of the game, that is really important to try and get that early build-up of loot straight away. So we are near a city, I think, or at least a small town. Actually, I think that could be a city. Whereabouts are we on the map? So we're about 200 east and 1400 north. So in the northeast, more of the northeast corner of this map, we need to head to the White River Citizen over there. That's the first trader. And that makes me think this is a big city right here, because I find it very unlikely there's going to be two small towns within 1,000 meters of each other. So that's interesting that I've been given a really early starting point in a city. Oh, and we actually have a snow biome as well. Okay. This could be what my friend meant by a interesting resource challenge, because if he spawned us in near a snow biome, I'm guessing that might mean that we're going to be really far away from a desert biome then. And desert biomes are very important for mid to late game stuff, especially when it comes to getting fuel, yucca plants, that kind of stuff. So, interesting. Alright, before we get any further, let us craft some stuff. Alright, so we crafted some level 2 club and a level 2 sledgehammer because we unlocked those perk points straight away. Going to give us a nice little combat bonus there. And we should probably repair that stone axe just in case we need it. So we need to get to the trader, which is the next part of our mission here. And along the way, we'll see if there's any loot. So there's nothing in that one. And because we're walking through a major city, there's probably going to be a decent amount of enemies to bash on the head. Oh, okay, cool. We got a free supply of bone straight away, so we can craft a bone knife. This is great for harvesting meat from prey and other stuff like that, so nice early thing. Oh, here we go. First zomble of the day. Let's give you a smush on the head. How dare you not fall over when I first hit you, thank you. And that is gone. It's relatively easy to actually do on warrior difficulty. Might need to actually scale that up. We'll see how we go. Early game, the zombies are quite easy to kill. Oh, motor oil, cool. Oh, and we got some more stuff here. I'm also harvesting this for the bone than anything else. Alright, so what have we got? So we've got a... Oh, okay, yeah, we got Dead End Sweets, which is a really nice POI. Base the bears, drink for... Oh, wow, yeah, okay, this is a large city. Oh, and it looks like it's got some really good points of interest in here as well, so this will be a good area to start a base nearby. Now, I might put it somewhere between the snow biome and the edge of the city, or I might build one over near the trader. I'm conscious, of course, that we do have a higher than normal horde night due at the end of this week on day 7, so I don't really want to spend a lot of time just wandering around aimlessly. I do sort of want to get set up early on. Now, the first base that we set up might not be the final base that we have for this series. I do have some ideas of what I kind of want to build for a base, but of course it's incredibly early days. I don't know what the rest of the map layout is like. I do sometimes like to branch out and build a base in a different biome, so, you know, once we've got some weather protection, we might actually build a base in that snow biome and see what we can do with that, because that could be interesting, because there's a lot of nasty things in the snow biome, and horde nights would be very fun there. I really should be picking up these free stones, honestly, at the start of this. Okay, quite a few zombies roaming around. We're getting a couple of frame drops for some reason, which is very odd. Might be because there is such a large amount of POIs around here, and the trader is right on the edge of where we are. Okay, so this isn't actually a massive city as far as I thought. It is actually only a town. Oh, hello, lovely. Oh, that looks like a city over there, though. In the distance, once we're done dealing with this zomble here. Thank you. So, over there, that looks like a factory or something. So that could be a good spot to maybe set up between here and that city. We might have to forego this snow biome for the time being. Oh, bird nest, can't forget that because it's a good source of feathers and eggs, which can be used to craft some good food recipes. So always grab your eggs, folks. Alright, Trader Joel's. Alright, what do we got in here before we see the trader? Because there's always stuff to salvage. Okay, we got a cement mixer. Oh, it has been destroyed though. Although we got cement, concrete, sorry, and oil shell out of that, which isn't too bad. I've had worse things. That workbench is destroyed, but at least we got a stone axe level 2 out of it. Please tell me the furnace is... Oh, yes, we got the forge schematic. Perfect. Well, that's at least a win in my book, so let's salvage all this stuff. And we also got a schematic for the armor pocket mod, which will improve our carrying capacity, which is pretty cool. Alright, so it wasn't a huge haul. We did get, though, a wrench, which is really good for earlier on, so we can salvage some valuable resources from cars and radiators and that straight off the bat. And we also got some painkillers and just some other random things. So let's go in and see the trader and see what we can do. Hey, Trader Rect, how are you, buddy? Let us see... What can we sell? Oh, let's just get rid of the... Oh, there is no sell price for the lead. That's a shame. Alright. Let's check out what missions you have, because we need some money. So, buried supplies, and buried supplies.
What are you
yes, usually the first missions of this game are always buried supplies, and somebody is trying to break into the traders. Oof. That looked like it hurt. Oh, and it looks like we've got one of these crypt points of interests right nearby. These are excellent. You can get some really good stuff in these, so we'll definitely have to pay this a visit quite soon, I think. Because that is a fun little POI. Oh, and we got a trailer park as well. I've only ever seen this like once before. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. Okay, this is actually a really good start to the game, because like, yeah, I haven't seen that POI much, and I've only seen that once before. And I honestly don't remember what kind of stuff you get in that. So that's really interesting. So this, yeah, this is a good town to start off at. We might even turn that church into a sort of beginning base. Like, not going to be the final base, but something to sort of camp down and, you know, store our stuff in. So that once we get towards Horde Night, we've got a nice bank of resources. Alright, so here we go. This is the digging point. We should probably craft a shovel. Now at the beginning, digging with the shovel is incredibly slow because you have no proficiencies and the shovel itself is very low level. But as we progress, this will of course get easier, and we won't always be doing buried supply missions. This is sort of just more at the beginning where we don't really have any money and we also don't have any food. So until we get some hunting going, this is also a great way to get some basic food so that we don't starve to death. And it's also a good way to get some free clay as well, because we will need that for when we build our forge, and we need to start crafting some iron ingots. Alright, so we found the chest. We need to pop this and then run, because what happens when you open these up, it spawns a bunch of zombies outside. So, ooh, what did we get? Oh, we got the bacon and eggs recipe. Yes. Yes. Okay, how many have we got? Oh yeah, that's a lot. Nah, we're not going to worry about that right now. Especially on warrior difficulty being over encumbered. We'll come back and sort you guys out later on. Plenty of zombies out in the world that we can bash over the head later. But that was a nice early win, that bacon and eggs recipe, which is going to be great for our food supply in the beginning of the game, especially once you've done a bit of hunting and gotten a bit of meat. Alright dude, here's your stuff. Ooh, pipe bomb or herbal antibiotics. I think I'll be taking the pipe bomb, thank you very much. Now, can we sell anything back to you that we don't really need? Grandpa's moonshine, I mean, it could be useful for Horde Night. Well, you know what, we'll keep it, You know, let's find a place to call home, at least for the first night, so that we don't have to worry about this woeful inventory situation that we've already got going here. I don't want a huge place. I just want a place that's, well, kind of like that really, but I think that's a bit too cheesy, sticking that right next to Trader Joel's. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I kind of don't want to just build in a shed. I want to have something that's somewhat... Oh, here we go. Look, that's a bit more cottagey. Over here. Let's try this. And again, this is only going to be like home. Like, this isn't going to be like our actual base. This is just the beginning. We get everything set up. How are we going for food and water? Oh, we're fine. Okay, cool. Hello? Anybody home? Oh. Oh, yeah, there's 2 people home. Alright, who wants round 2? Oh, good lord. Yep, no, he went. Okay. Well, that's this place cleared out. Oh, this is essentially a shed as well. It's a garage. Oh. I mean, we'll loot it, but I don't know if I actually want to build a base here. Oh, ammunition pile. Oh, shotgun rounds and 9mm. And we do have some cement, which we might come back and grab from this. Brass and feathers. You know, I'm determined to have the first base in an actual house and not in a shed, so we shall move on. After much consideration, I've changed my mind. We are actually going to use the one that is right near the trader, only because this is all going to be completely temporary, and we will be moving on from this very shortly. So that side is locked. Any doggies in the back? Oh, there are zombies in the back, though. See if we can get a cheeky stealth shot on you. Okay, that's 1. It's 2. Perfect. Alright, what do we got here? We've got some stuff out the back, which is interesting. Can we wrench this down? Oh yeah, we can. Well, that's useful. And that also gave us a free radiator. Oh, and we got a trash pile. Now, I think we can break down the oven for some stuff. Not that fridge though. Alright, well that's good, that's good. That's gotten us a few extra things, some mechanical parts. Break our way in here. Someone has been incensed by our here we go. Yes, we know you're a grumpy zombie. I'm trying to set up my house. Oh, and we have some free cement. Somehow this digging is not waking up the zombie that is right next to us. Whoa! Yep, I should have realized that there was going to be a guy on the roof. That could have ended badly. We don't really want to get an infection straight off the bat here. Pardon the pun. Can you please stay down? And we got some adrenaline. That'll actually come in handy earlier on when we still have the encumbrance issues. And we have a lockpick. Okay, awesome. Cool. Oh, and there is a pass and gas box up there. Alright, we've knocked out that garage door, so we will craft up some extra wood, and whilst it's actually doing that, we will cut down this tree out here. Did we already harvest that bird nest? No, we didn't. Alright, let's get this set up. So what I'm thinking the plan is going to be for the first 7 days is just going to be basically resource gathering and getting some early tech that we're going to need to survive the greater apocalypse. During the first week, we're also going to do a lot of exploring to see if we can scout out an area for a more permanent base. We might need to build an initial horde base for the first horde night, and then in week 2, we're probably going to relocate to an area where we're actually going to have the main permanent base of operations set up. Still on the fence about whether or not I want to stick that near the snow biome or have it on this side, but I kind of want to go over to the, I think it was the north where we saw that other city first, just to scout that out. Alright, so this is somewhat secure, so we can craft a storage chest because we desperately need one. And then we can clear out this entire room. In fact, actually, the ground in this one isn't made out of asphalt, it's made out of dirt. So why don't we dig that out? Oh, no, the spade needs repair. Dig that out, put a block in, and then put the chest on top of the block, because I don't really like building anything on dirt if I can help it. Here is Zomble. Ow. Do you mind? Ow. Thank you. Good God, my accuracy was not good on that one. Right, let's Hey, okay, now we can place the chests. So, why don't we stick you in there. We're just gonna basically just stick everything in there. I don't, like, I only really like to use land claims for the actual bases. Like, I think, like, if you're just using a house as a temporary home, that shouldn't have the benefit of the land claim, because you're not going to use it for Horde Night. So we're going to leave the land claim in there, and just grab the lockpick, the feathers, and everything else we can pretty much harvest as we go. We'll take that. Everything else can stay, and we will go and do a bit more resource hunting. Alright, so we've got a house right next to the trader here, which I guess is a good place to start, if any. So, see if there's anything behind this portrait. Nope. Leather, excellent, some free leather from the couch. Alright, we've got a kitchen with a car in it, that's interesting. Oh, and there is a ladder up to the attic. Oh, we woke the occupants. Oh, shit! Oh, this is not a good... You see what I mean when I said in case I make silly mistakes on the first day? Whoa. Jesus. Yeah, that was not fun. Alright, so we got out of that nightmare and we've walked into another one. I can hear lots of zombies. Okay. Oh, good God, that was, not how I planned at the beginning of that little home invasion to go. Good God. Alright, let's see if we can... We need to start taking out these zombies. Alright, we got level 2 out of that kill at least. Okay, got some painkillers and some nails and oh, shice. Gave me a heart attack. I'm really trying hard not to swear when I'm recording this series because, like, I used to have quite a bad habit of swearing a lot, and I'm trying to cut that out from my YouTube videos if I can. There probably are going to be some bleeps put into this video at one point. I wish you could just loot that lantern because those things are a pain to craft. All right, you done here? Nope, you're still kicking. All right, somebody's bashing around downstairs. All right, you dead now? All right. Oh, you're down there, Mr. Grumble. I'm gonna call you Gerald. Now, Gerald, you need to... Oh, I'm out of ammunition. That's awkward. Gerald, stay down, please. This is for your own good. Okay, is that all of them? Okay, that escalated so quickly. Yeah. Oh, it's been a while since I've done this particular POI, and I forgot about the flaw that tries to kill you. But this house does have a decent amount of supplies in it, so we're going to get some free cement and some free cobblestone. Alright, we got a bunch of coal out of that, which is a nice extra bonus for us. Oh, I hear a zombie. Alright, you are out here, mate. Come on, that's no way to behave. Respect the grass. Thank you very much. What's up, dude? I didn't even notice you there. Right, we are in the final room. Oh, that was gonna be a trap. Okay, okay. I think we're just good to loot it then. Alright, let's stick on some of this armor. Yeah, no, that was definitely a trap room. Oh, that is a zombie. So I ended up killing those other zombies, but because it's like 11 o'clock at night, it was absolutely pitch black, so you guys wouldn't have seen anything. So we're just going to go over the hoard that we got from that little house. So we got some silver, got some gold, so that's some great early money-making stuff there. Oh, and we got some diamonds too, damn. We actually got a good hoard of precious minerals there. That's really going to help. We got 100 coal, 315 cobble, and we got some tier 2 weapons, so we can ditch the tier 1 bow. We also got some iron arrows, which is really cool. The big thing is we got, which was the blunderbuss, and we got a tier 2 bone knife as well, and we got a splint. and a tier 2 spade. So the splint's going to be really handy in case you break a leg or something like that. We're going to have to craft out another chest, though, to store everything in. And I'm thinking the chest on the right is going to have, like, all of our tools and heals in, and the left is going to be resources, I think, just so that I know where everything is for the beginning of this anyway. So let's put heals. We don't need you, and we don't need you. What have we got in here that can be used for healing stuff? You. Okay, everything else can go. Actually, you know what? Food and heals can go in the other one because we don't have much in terms of tools yet. But we can wear this. So that is going to help improve our heat resistance, cold resistance, or run speed plus 10% for the college jacket. I forgot about that. Okay, that's cool. And we got some light armor, which is a good start, so we don't get any of the noise penalties that you would get from heavy armor at the moment. You probably will end up switching out to heavy armor later on, but for now the light armor is a good start. Alright, and that's basically it for day one. I think that's going to be a good time to sort of call the video for today. I don't know if this is going to be the length I'm going to aim for all my videos to be. Some of the other ones might be a bit longer. I might do like 2 days in a video. Let me know what you guys think anyway. I'm going to spend the rest of the night just putting in a floor here. I won't do anything else. And then the next day we're going to sell some stuff, pick up some quests, and start to get a bit of a supply room going here. So until then. So, as promised at the start of the video, I will run through basically what the settings are going to be for this 7-day today playthrough. So I said at the beginning, I went with the 6th spawn on the map. So basically each map in 7 days to die has around, I think, or an exact amount of 20 spawn locations on the map. So if you don't like your initial spawn location, and you want to spawn somewhere else, you need to regenerate the game and just change the game name. So I just named mine, you know, T-Rex Survival 1 through to 6. And my friend that gave me this seed said that the 6th spawn is a good one. It's not ridiculously OP in terms of it gives you a really good location, but it also doesn't like land you in like a really crappy area anyway. And he says it has some fun resource challenges. So what that means is, for me, it's going to put me near one biome, but very far from the other. So in this case, it put us pretty close to the snow biome, so I'm suspecting that means we're going to have to travel a fair distance to get to the desert biome, which is going to be a very interesting challenge when it comes to needing to get fuel for vehicles and high-grade tools, so that'll be interesting. So in terms of the general settings of the game, the difficulty setting is set to warrior. Everything else along here is basically default, except for zombie night speed, which I have set to walk. Now, I wanted to do that because I'm more of a traditionalist when it comes to zombie games. I like the whole shambling zombie thing. I feel that they should only get super mad and super crazy on the blood moon nights. And so to offset this sort of reduction in difficulty, I've upped the blood moon count for the first blood moon to 16 enemies. And I've also updated what the blood moon speed should be nightmare. Sorry, I should have changed that. Yeah. So the blood moon speed is going to be nightmare. The feral speed is sprint, and the night speed is walk. So the zombies are going to be even faster on the blood moon. The first blood moon is going to be 16 enemies, and then on the next blood moon, I'm going to be upping it, and so on and so forth. So that'll hopefully present an interesting challenge. So I'm thinking, you know, 16 enemies for the first 2 blood moons. And then, like, every 2 blood moons after that, we'll up it. So we'll eventually, you know, get to the 64 zombies. If it gets easier before then, I will, of course, up it sooner. Now, I did have the respawn time meant to be set to 20 days, not 15, so let's change that. And I've just had Drop on Death to be backpack only, just for the beginning anyway, just in case I make any stupid early mistakes, which, knowing me, will probably be likely. Yeah, aside from that, everything else is pretty much as it was. So I haven't changed the blood moon range. Frequency is still 7 days. Daylight length is 18 days. And the 24-hour cycle is roughly 60 minutes. So depending on how eventful or uneventful a day is, I'll probably do like 1 day per video, or maybe 2 days per video if we don't have a lot happening in a particular day. But that is going to be the setup for this series. So guys, thank you all so much for watching, and thank you for sticking around if you wanted to see what the settings I had for this are. And I will catch you guys in the next episode. Thank you. Goodbye.